Josh Mafia, we are back with another reaction video.
Yes, Lord.
Indeed, we are. But today we are reacting to Larry Bird's most savage moment. I got a lot of things I need to react to, a lot of games I need to play. So all I ask for is just be patient with me because I'm one person. There's so much I can do. You feel me? But if you're new to my channel, make sure to like on that video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Then make sure everybody locked in my channel. Even pets needs to be locked in. Grab your food, your snacks, your beverage, and all things of that. And we're finna get into the video, and we're finna see how and what led up to Larry Bird, the most savage moments of him. Hey, Larry the legend, he's an amazing player. You feel me? One of the greats, no cap, one of the greats in my books for sure. But not number one, but he's up there for sure. No cap, he's up there in the greats. You feel me? He's up there in the greats for sure. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of greats. No cap, but y'all let me know y'all goats down below or your favorite player down below. You feel me? Obviously, my favorite players, Lebron James. You feel me? But obviously, I'm gonna show my respect where it's due. You feel me? Larry is a goat. No cap. But obviously, I'm a LeBron fan. That's what I grew up watching. But obviously, I know about Larry Bird and a lot of people. You feel me? But yeah, we finna get to the video and we finna see the most savage moments.
Larry Bird was called Legend. A part of the reason why Larry Bird was called Legend was his brilliance as a basketball player, and the other part were his legendary and vicious trash-talking skills. Bird was a killer on the court. He had a foul mouth, and he wasn't afraid of anybody. This explosive combination gave birth to some of the most ruthless trash-talking stories in NBA history. So here are the 10 best Larry Bird savage moments.
Let's get it.
1988 three-point shooting contest. The three-point shot in the NBA was first introduced in the 1979 NBA season, Larry's rookie year. 7 years later, at the 1986 All-Star Weekend in Dallas, the NBA brought the first official three-point shooting contest to the scene. Larry won it, and repeated next year at the All-Star Game in Seattle. In 1988, he was going for a three-peat in Chicago. Before the start of the contest, Bird entered the locker room, did not speak a word to the other competitors, and just took a good look at them. He finally said, "I'm just looking which one of you is going to come in second." The room was filled with silence.
I remember Larry Bird saying this, "Oh yeah, I'm coming first. I don't know who's coming second, but it ain't gonna be me. So y'all gonna figure out who's coming second because I'm coming first." You feel me? I remember him saying this because obviously I watched other Larry Bird videos, but I remember him saying
because they all knew what kind of a shooter Bird was. Of course, Larry would go on to win again, proving that he's the best shooter in the world. He won without taking off his tracksuit, famously raising his hand while the contest-clinching three was still in the air. Response to Craig Hodges. Craig Hodges was one of the best shooters in the 80s, and he competed in the three-point shooting contest with Larry each time Bird was participating. Larry won 3 times, and Craig finished second twice. When Hodges finally took home the title of the best three-point shooter at the All-Star Weekend in 1989, reporters asked him if the main reason for his victory was Bird's injury and non-participation. Craig said, "Larry knows where he can find me," and Bird replied, "I know where, at the end of the Chicago Bulls bench."
Damn! Talk your shit, Larry. Talk your shit, Larry. Because the thing is, if Larry wasn't injured, he definitely would have won.
The left-handed game. Larry Bird was in the prime of his basketball brilliance in the 85-86 season when he led the Celtics to the title. They lost only 1 game at home throughout the season and the playoffs, setting an NBA record with 50-1. The Portland Trailblazers were the only team to defeat the Celtics at home in December, so they were a good bet to win in front of their crowd in February. Before the game, Bird surprised his teammates and journalists by saying that he would shoot all his shots with his left hand, except long jumpers. This was the last game of a long road trip, and Larry would always find new motivations and challenges to get through the monotonous grind of the regular season. In the game against Portland, he'd go on to have one of the most memorable games of his career. He hit a shot to send the game to overtime, and then hit a game winner in the OT. Bird finished the game with 47 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists. He scored 22 points with his left hand out of sheer boredom and fun.
He was like, I'm gonna use my left hand. I mean, I don't got nothing else to do, you feel me? So I might as well use my left hand and see how it work out. And what do? Flamethrower, BTA, sparking it up.
Tells you how insanely good and confident this guy was.
Facts.
White guys guarding him. Larry is not white. Larry is clear, said Bill Murray in Space Jam, while explaining Bird's ethnicity to Michael Jordan. Larry Bird had skills for days. He was thinking the game 3 moves in advance, and his jump shot was money. He was nimble at 6'9", but he wasn't by any means an athletic player. Bird suffered from WMCJ syndrome, which stands for White Men Can't Jump, and he was aware of it. On one occasion, he called basketball a black man's game due to the natural ability and athleticism of African-American players. Because of that, he hated when the opposing teams would defend him with another white guy. Bird said that it was disrespectful to his greatness because he was dropping 30 and 40 on the most athletic players in the league.
Yes, Lord.
If you put an unathletic white guy on him, that's barbecue chicken right there.
Yeah, you feel me? That's barbecue chicken.
In the trainer's lap. The highest scoring game in Larry Bird's career came in the 1986 season, in a game against Dominique Wilkins in the Atlanta Hawks. At the beginning of the first quarter, it was obvious that Larry is in the zone. He'd hit everything he threw to the basket, with the announcers repeatedly saying they were watching the greatest shooting exhibition in basketball history. Bird scored 60 on 61% shooting, 15 of 16 on free throws, hitting ridiculous shots over several players. During the game, he suddenly said, "in the trainer's lap," to Hawks players, which meant he would try to make a 3 from the corner near the opposing bench. He got the ball.
They just going crazy over there. Look. They just over here. They going crazy.
From the corner near the opposing
bench.
He got the ball, made the shot, and one Hawks player who tried to guard him tripped over and fell exactly into the trainer's lap, just like Bird predicted. The Hawks bench was so amazed that they were laughing and high-fiving each other, totally perplexed by Bird's brilliance. After that, they were fined by their coach Mike Fratello for cheering on the opposing player. Tormenting Dennis.
Bro, imagine you get fucking fined for cheering on the other team and like it's Larry the legend, Larry Bird. That guy, I mean, he gonna do that for real. You feel me? But imagine, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the fines back then wasn't as much as they are now, because somebody could get fined for like 500K. And a tremendous amount now, but back then, I'm pretty sure the fine wasn't that much. You feel me? I don't think that was that much. But yeah, the fines now compared to then, they don't compare at all.
Rodman. Dennis Rodman was one of the best defenders in NBA history, with quick feet, long arms, and a motor that never shut down. He was a pest, an annoying pest who never stopped guarding, provoking, and getting into everybody's face, and he used to be a nightmare for scorers around the NBA. However, when he was just starting out, he needed to get some schooling from Bird. After Larry scored 4 consecutive shots over Rodman, he opened his mean mouth and started destroying Rodman. Bird started yelling at Rodman's coach, Chuck Daly. "Who's guarding me, Chuck? Is anyone guarding me? You better get someone on me or I'm gonna go for 60. Even though Rodman was almost superglued to him in an effort to deny him the ball, Bird was at his sarcastic best. "I'm open. Hurry up before they notice nobody is guarding me. Merry effing Christmas." 1990. Larry Bird loved to play against the Indiana Pacers, where he was always greeted as a king. It was where the hick from French Lick grew up, made his first basketball steps, and took Indiana State University to the 1979 NCAA Finals. And the game Boston played against the Pacers played on December 26, 1990, will forever be etched in memory of the Pacers shooting guard, Chuck Rifleman Person. Before the game, Person said to the reporters, "Rifleman is in the building. I'm going bird hunting today." At the tip-off, Bird replied to Person that he has a Christmas present waiting for him. While Chuck sat on a bench during the game, Bird received the ball in the corner and shot a three-pointer. As the ball was flying towards the basket, Bird turned to Person and said, "Merry effing Christmas." The ball, of course, came in without touching the rim, torching the Suns' bench. The best teams in the NBA often coast through the regular season and can lose their edge and focus when playing against mediocre opponents. In one game against the Phoenix Suns, the Celtics lost a double-digit lead and were trailing by 2 in the final seconds. The Celtics had the possession, and they could tie the game and go to overtime, or win it with a 3. Larry knew his Celtics shouldn't be losing a game to the Suns. He wanted to play no overtime. So he went to the Suns bench and told all the players and coaches what was about to happen. "Yeah, I'm going to bust a 3 on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this." Unsurprisingly, he lived up to his word. As the ball was still in the air, he turned towards the Phoenix bench and yelled, "Told you so," as the ball was going through the net. Calling his shot against Xavier McDaniel.
That's, bro, Larry's, this nigga, he's a real trash talk. Larry's a real trash talker because I was an interview. Larry said, "Oh yeah, I'm not a trash talker," and I'm like, I'm already knew Larry was trash talking. Come on, you can't be that. He was like Larry. He's amazing player, no cap, amazing player. And for him to not talk like nothing at all, nah. Come on, Larry. I know you, Larry. He had to talk some type of trash, and we seen what he's talking. I know some of these stories, but not every one of them.
Xavier McDaniel was one of the most notorious NBA players in the 80s. And on the courts, he liked to get physical, like Olivia Newton-John. When he was playing for the Sonics and the Knicks, nobody was really messing with X-Man. However, Bird was not afraid of a scuffle, and there are multiple stories of Larry participating in bar fights during his NBA career. In a crowded Supersonics arena, Boston and Seattle played a close game tied just 10 seconds before the end. At that point, Celtics coach Casey Jones called a timeout, and Bird confidently told him to just give him the ball and that the others move the hell out of the way. On his way back to the floor, Larry said, "That's exactly where I'll get the ball, and I'll score the game winner in your face." While X-Man replied, "I know you will get it there. I'm waiting for you."
Bruh, he said, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting. Oh yeah, you gonna be waiting, all right, buddy." This what Larry Bird said. He was on his Kobe shit. Yeah, give me the ball and just get out the way. But rest in peace to Kobe.
Bird received the ball right where he said he would and made a tough fadeaway shot.
Fadeaway,
After Bird
smacking
realized
it.
there were still 2 seconds left, he told McDaniel, "Damn, I didn't want to leave 2 seconds on the clock." While X-Man walked back to the Sonics bench in disbelief, tormenting a young Clyde Drexler. Before Clyde Drexler came into the NBA, he was one of the best players in college basketball, forming the famous Phi Slamma Jamma with Hakeem Olajuwon at the University of Houston. Drexler was selected by the Blazers with the 14th pick in the 1983 NBA Draft, and even as a rookie, he was already one of the most athletic guys at his position. However, Bird wasn't impressed. When Drexler subbed in the game against the Celtics, he started guarding Bird. Larry smiled at him and mockingly said, "You can't stop me. You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He would proceed to hit jump shot after jump shot over Drexler.
This man Larry.
The Blazers coach had mercy on him and subbed him out, while Bird was laughing at Clyde on the way to the bench.
That's crazy. Larry, the legend, talking this shit. But Josh Mafia, if you made it to the end of the video, that is Larry Bird's most savage moments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you're liking the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And make sure everybody's locked in my channel. Even your pets need to be locked in. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure everybody's locked in. As I said, even your family needs to be locked in. And let me know your opinions on this video. And if you want to react to anything else, if I haven't already reacted to it, put it down below in the comments. But my goal is to create a big family, which I'll call Josh Mafia. That's my goal. Just all I ask for, just watch my videos. If you do subscribe, just watch my videos that I upload. I make a wide variety of content. Y'all not gonna just find one thing on my channel. It's a lot of things, a lot of different reactions, different gaming. It's a lot to come in the future too. But and another thing I ask for, just be active. When I upload a video, you can just put the video on and just let it play in the background. You feel me? But and yeah, and also be liking my videos, as I said. And last thing I would say is be patient with these videos, because I have a lot of videos I need to edit. That's all I ask for. Just be patient. But other than that, I'll see y'all on the next video. And other than that, I keep saying other than that, I'll see y'all on the next video. I'll try my best to be an entertaining person. You feel me? I'll try my best to be an entertaining person. But if I'm getting facts wrong, just correct me down below in the comments. Y'all don't gotta come in my head. You feel me? Because I mean, if it's wrong, then it's wrong. You feel me? I said something wrong, then I said it wrong. If I said something right, then it's right. But I'm just seeing what I see on social media. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'm not gonna do my research. You feel me? Unless it's about a certain player. Other than that, I'll see y'all on the next video. I love y'all, Josh Mafia.
Falling, dreaming, talking.